All right, what's going on, everybody? It's DAYYY Media coming at you with another video, and you know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today, we're going to be talking about Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, a matchup that a lot of people would like to see. Would probably take place at 140, just because if it does take place, because Devin Haney is undisputed at 135. Obviously, you expect him to make that change to 140, make a few title defenses, and then move up to 140. It's in the near future for a lot of the top guys. Like, I feel like Ryan Garcia is already up there. Gervonta Davis, he still wants to do a lot at 135. I feel, but I feel like he's eventually gonna go up to 140. There are all those top lightweights are gonna eventually be at junior welterweight. So obviously you have Josh Taylor up there. He's gonna fight Jack Catterall again. So there are guys like Regis Prograis at 140. But let's think about a potential matchup between Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. How would it go? Because Teofimo Lopez obviously came off that win against Pedro Campa very recently, and Devin Haney kind of said he tweeted, he kind of used the poop emoji, so you can only imply what he's trying to say. Maybe he wasn't very impressed with Teofimo Lopez's performance. I always say that Teofimo Lopez, he looks good, but against a guy who's able to move around the ring well, and he kind of gauges his distance and understands distance when fighting a guy like Teofimo Lopez, I feel like those are the guys that give him the most problems. Against Campa, he didn't really have to do that. Campa was coming forward, so he was running into shots left and right. He kept getting hit. He was a tough guy, but it was no Devin Haney. It was no George Kambosos. So against a guy like Devin Haney, I think Devin Haney gives Teofimo a lot to think about, frustrates him. Teofimo's going to have to go out of his way and try to land something on Devin Haney, who's the more rangy and slick fighter out of the two. Not saying that Teofimo can't get the job done. It's just more of a thing of timing that he's gonna have to master. He's gonna have to be able to counter well, especially against a guy of Devin Haney's caliber, where his reaction time is so fast and he's just so slippery in there. It could be a tough time for Teofimo Lopez, and I'm interested to see how he deals with the frustration, because when you fight guys like Shakur Stevenson or a Floyd Mayweather or a Devin Haney, you get frustrated when you can't hit the guy as easily as you thought you'd be able to. What do you kind of result to? Do you result to getting frustrated and throwing wild punches and kind of exerting a lot of unnecessary energy that you could have used to counter and save for the later rounds, and you run out of gas eventually? You don't want to fight like that against a guy like Devin Haney. You have to go in there smart, saying, I'm going to do my best to land shots, and if they don't land, you have to have some sort of backup plan. You have to be able to stick and move yourself. You have to be able to box. We've seen Teofimo do it against Loma, so if he can kind of pick up Devin's pace and kind of don't let Devin Haney have his way throughout the entire fight. He's gonna bag some early rounds. There's no question about that. But we've seen him get hurt. We've seen him hurt against Linares. So, and I think Teofimo has a bigger punch than Linares. So if Devin Haney makes that one mistake, Teofimo has to be ready to capitalize on it. If not, I see Devin Haney cruising to a decision. That'd probably be my pick, but no disrespect to Teofimo Lopez. That's just my personal opinion. I still think he's a great fighter. I think he beats a lot of guys at 140, and those guys moving up to 135, he definitely makes exciting fights. It's just a matter of keeping that composure, not fighting with your heart so much and more with your mind. If he does that, I think that he could still go very far in the sport. He did beat Lomachenko. It's hard though, because Loma's was a special case because we don't know the situation with the injuries and everything, but against a guy like Devin Haney, he's gonna have to fight as good as he did against Loma, and even better probably. Devin's a tricky guy to deal with, but I think Teofimo can do it. I think he can pull it off. It's not gonna be easy. The odds are definitely not in his favor, but to say it's impossible is not true at all. But that's my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment who you think wins, Devin Haney or Teofimo Lopez, and in what fashion. I have Devin Haney by unanimous decision, but it's not going to be easy. Devin's going to have to keep his foot on the gas and not get hit with anything crazy from Teofimo. But let me know in the comments your prediction for that fight, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. Well, that's going to do it for another DAYYY Media video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for the constant love and support. Salute to you guys always. It's been your boy.